Question. If the light of the Tathagata of unhindered light is immeasurable, and shines unhindered throughout the worlds of the 10 quarters, why are there people in this world who are not illuminated by it? If there is somewhere the light does not reach, is it not that the light is being hindered by something? Answer. Hindrance belongs to the sentient beings, and not to the light itself. For example, the sun shines universally upon everything all over the world, and yet a blind man does not see it. It is not that the sun's light does not extend everywhere and envelop him. Also, it is like rain pouring down from dense clouds does not penetrate hard stone. It is not that the rain is not making the stone soaking wet. The view that a Buddha dominates a triple thousand great thousand worlds is stated in the discourses for Shravakas. In Mahayana discourses, it is stated that all Buddhas preside over innumerable and boundless worlds in the 10 quarters. Here, Vasubandhu states, quote, Tathagata of unhindered light filling the 10 quarters, close quote. This is to offer praise in accord with the working of the Tathagata's light, which is the embodiment of wisdom through the Tathagata's name. Hence we know that these lines manifest the gate of praise. The line, quote, I aspire to be born in the land of peace and happiness, close quote, manifests the gate of aspiration and expresses Bodhisattva Vasubandhu's taking of refuge. Concerning the meaning of, quote, peace and happiness, close quote, it is stated later in the gate of contemplation. Question. In the Mahayana sutras and treatises, it is frequently taught that in the final analysis, sentient beings are unborn, like empty space. Why does Bodhisattva Vasubandhu express an aspiration for birth? Answer. The statement, quote, sentient beings are unborn, like empty space, close quote, is open to 2 interpretations. First, what ordinary people see, such as sentient beings, which they conceive as real, or the acts of beings born and dying, which they view as real, is ultimately non-existent, imaginary, such as tortoise fur or like empty space. Second, since all things are born from causal conditions, they are actually unborn. That is, they are non-existent, like empty space. The birth to which Bodhisattva Vasubandhu aspires refers to being born through causal conditions. Hence, it is provisionally termed birth. This does not mean that there are real beings, or that being born and dying is real, as ordinary people imagine. Question. In what sense do you speak of birth in the Pure Land? Answer. For the provisionally called person in this world who practices the 5 gates of mindfulness, the preceding moment of thought is the cause of the succeeding moment of thought. Just as the provisionally called person of this defiled world and the provisionally called person of the Pure Land cannot be definitely called the same or definitely called different. The same is true of the preceding moment of thought and the succeeding moment of thought. The reason is that if they were one and the same, then there would be no causality. If they were different, there would be no continuity. The principle is the gate of contemplating sameness and difference, and is discussed in detail in the treatises.